14th.
This fall, Oregon voters will decide whether or not to legalize recreational marijuana. If they do, there will be a lot of things the state will need to consider. In Washington, where pot is already legal, there was a lot of snickering when state leaders suggested the best way to monitor marijuana use is to sample the waste. But as Gary Chittum shows us, researchers say sewage can provide important information about the effects of legalized marijuana.
It's a fact. What goes up our lungs will come out in our toilets, and eventually it will end up here at the wastewater treatment plant.
It's very difficult to be heard over the loud pumps down here in the bottom of this facility that are pumping raw sewage out. But this is the idea. That raw sewage is siphoned off. A small part of it goes through this collector right here.
From here, it's pumped into a sampler where it's stored. Researchers say a single vial of material will give them a fountain of information about how more than 1 million people either use or don't use marijuana.
We could try to figure out how much is getting used, is it going up or down, and then what's the pattern in terms of regular users versus occasional users.
Caleb Banta-Green is a UW drug abuse epidemiologist who used sewage samples in several studies.
Here's a way to get total population measure of drug consumption. It's anonymous, and it's quantifiable, and we can compare trends over time in between places.
And it takes little or no effort for him to get these samples, because your waste is under constant scrutiny by laboratory technicians at the wastewater treatment plants. They have to test it to see if the treatment is effectively removing all the various bacteria and other ingredients that come down the line. Research scientists say, give us a little sample and we can measure the marijuana content. Eventually, this could tell us if legalizing marijuana is causing a dramatic rise in pot use, if it's being used as a party drug on the weekends, or as part of a daily work week routine. Waste sampling is gross and giggly, and it works.
I got no problem with giggles, but this is real science, and we can make, I think, important contributions to our understanding, also hopefully to making good public health decisions based on data and science, not on anecdote and rumor.
Don't laugh. The proof's in the potty.
Oregon's marijuana